What is going on, people? We are hopping into some Death Stranding 2 on the beach. This just dropped. If you didn't get early access, that is. Which I didn't because the $10 price tag on 3 corny ass patches and a 2-day early access gimmick and some gold skeletons I'm never gonna wear just didn't seem worth it to me. The silver ones now, got them with the pre-order bonus. I like silver better, they look cooler. So I might rock them, but I don't know about these fucking gold ones. I definitely know I'm not going to be rocking them. Custom Hollywood Cork, that must have been a pre-order thing. Yep, there's a silver pre-order bonus. That's about it. Death Stranding recap. Fuck it. We played through the first Death Stranding. And I played a lot of the, I played all the way through the director's cut. But we're gonna watch this anyway.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble. The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate. The one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America. Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strived to bring people together. By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life, was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lochna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body. Ah, Hartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile. Leader of the private delivery outfit, Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal. The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built, but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time, and the terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA, and as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret, to save your BB, to save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison, and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished, without so much as a trace.
Weird they didn't talk about Sam's dad at all. I guess maybe it was like a licensing thing for the likeness of that character, that actor, Mads Mikkelsen. Because he was kind of a big part of the story, really. Normal. Bring it up if it's wait. Whilst dooms can afflict almost anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Cytus, and Delphinus, are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. So people with those birthdays are astrological signs? I don't know. That's weird that that was a block scene. Oh, they're probably gonna block a bunch of shit in this game, aren't they?
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again, today.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the great system's down to traps and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night.
This isn't 3D, man. That's gotta be real footage of a real fucking desert. That looks like a real fucking desert, man.
-61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk.
Oh shit, I just realized that. Yo, Kojima's... So he's got George Miller in there, the director of Mad Max, which is fucking awesome. And he's like a character in this. That's great. I'm not recognizing any of these other actors' names. Sam Porter Bridges, man.
-61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun's out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial. What is left and what is right? Made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
Gotta be super careful now. Can't be falling with Lou on my stomach here because she's not in her pod anymore. Someone take a shit. I guess you can shit in this one now. Oh, alright. Gotta be careful though. This is crazy. These fucking graphics, man. It's fucking crazy. This terrain looks like real fucking like rock and stone to me. I know I'm a little high at the moment, but for Christ's sake, dude, this looks like fucking real life. I'm liking Sam's badass trench coat. Terrain scanner, alright. We all know about the terrain scanner.
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
I like Lou's little hat.
Let's go home and get you fed.
A blood sag. Let me grab that. Let me check these graphic settings real quick, because we want this on performance mode. This is probably, it's on quality. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should, let's try performance. Okay. Yeah, quality does look more realistic though, there's no doubt about it.
My name's Sam.
They will keep quality on, because it just looks too fucking good, man. That lighting is crazy.
God damn, dude.
Careful there, Sam. Am I even going in the right fucking direction anymore? There we go.
Let's head home before it gets dark.
Oh yeah, there's a day and night cycle in this one too. I like how like the drums and the music increases as you're running. Gatequake.
feel that.
A 4 on the G scale? Minor at best. Whoa. Rockabye baby on the treetop. It's okay, Lou. Just relax, babe. Everything's gonna be fine. I promise. And look at the bright side. At the end of the day, you're rocking an awesome hat. So, everything's cool. Right? Got a ladder over there. I don't know, guys. This looks right. Not exactly ideal, but it'll get the job done. Yeah, I guess we can go to low ground here. Why not? Do I have any supplies on me? Oh. Weapons, tools menu. Okay. We got the strand, the blood bag. We do have some ladders. Climbing anchor. Though I don't really know if we're going to need it. Maybe though. Yeah, we probably will. We could slide down here maybe, but I think we could probably run down here too. Take it slow and steady. Some chiral crystals. Another ladder. I felt like the crypto biotes were like kind of like, I forget if I used them in the first one much. I swear, that one thing I noticed about Death Stranding 1 that I really liked was just like moving around is fun. Like, That's how good the fucking graphics are. And the fucking, like, the controls and everything. Lou's got her suit on, so she's protected. Dude, where the hell's the... Completely lost sight of the objective. Let's see. Oh, okay. It just keeps it there. I wonder if we go around this way, did that take us around somehow? Could we cut through? We can now run because we're not on the mountains. Ah, shit, it disappeared again. Alright, yeah, this looks right. Oh, got the double jump already? I don't think he had that in the original. Right off the bat, anyway. Yeah, this rain's getting wild out here. Coming down like cats and dogs, man. So I'm assuming in this one you're not gonna have a, I mean, I guess you get another bridge baby at some point, because I think I saw him in the trailer, he had one. Get down to business. The unknown porter. Almost there. Give me some of them crypto biots. Crypto bite, I should say. Really? Whoa. The hell? Oh, it was a hologram. To protect his base, I guess. Cool ass song.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up. There you go. Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. We can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe I'd catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hartman is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Oh, nice. Dialogue options.
Contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily. Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. and there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do, and this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. Something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control, claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
I won't do it, I said. The game just ends. No way to just repeat the whole fucking cutscene. No, this has to be like a little... Okay, everything's the same so far. This is confusing as hell.
Not bad, reporter. Not bad at all.
So I won't do it, just takes you back to the cutscene again.
Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Oh, okay. I'll try it again. Let's see if something else happens.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Alright, so it just repeats. Oh, wait a minute.
No, no!
Minus 61.
They made you think you were gonna take you all the way back there. That's pretty funny, dude. That's fucking goofy as shit.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Yeah, I guess so. I have no fucking choice after all.
What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
I'll just leave right now and do that. No problem. And here I thought Fragile was showing up for a little "How's your father?" Maybe next time. Okay, so this is like a freelancer. That was the drawbridge suit.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the Cairo network. Cairo communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Wait a minute. An automatic pseudo customer armed with MP bullets effective against any target. The rifle also comes equipped with a light and has 2 modes. So she said I can just use that on any target. I guess they narrowed it down to just, they got rid of the. I don't know. So I guess you can't do void outs in this one, or is there lethal weapons in here? I kind of liked that there was a choice in the original, personally. I don't know if they took that out. Well, not carried. We want all this stuff.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Oh, to arrange that cargo.
Finally, Before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
The one that leads directly to them scumbags. Okay. This is my base. What else we got going on? We got some things going on here. I see some buildings. I wonder what's back here, if anything. This is probably where I started, in all honesty. This is probably loaded with BTs. But fuck it.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into.
Oh shit.
You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you. But think it over before getting underway.
Okay, so we got some water.
Delivery route finalized.
For the time being.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Carol network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Don't you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
Can I go back into my house? I guess so. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. They got some boots over here. Yeah, guess I can't go back into my house right now. That's interesting. Almost busted my damn ass. Oh shit, wait a minute. Okay, I only got the one hat. So I thought they gave me all the sunglasses from the first game. It seems like they did. These were the ones that were all of them in the first game. That's cool.
Alright, let's get this done.
See, an assault rifle. RB. That's what I started with. What's this? Oh shit. Nice.
Been a while since I held a gun.
Okay, now you duck down with R1, which is weird. I think it used to be. Was that even an option before? Yeah, it was. Circle, I think. I forget. The R1 doesn't feel like what it was in the first game. To me. So I guess there is lethal options, because why would they even specify it? The MP, is that what I got for the pre-order? Fucking bright as shit out here. Earlier I had double jump, doesn't look like I have anymore. When I was rocking that badass duster and shit. This don't look that deep. Pretty treacherous though. Some headache pills? Sure, why not?
Hey!
Got some lost cargo. Some ass cargo, baby. What do we got here? Mules.
We're in enemy territory now.
Okay. Was there marking in the original? I don't think so. I'm wondering if maybe I should come in through that way. I wonder if there's a way to like automatically sort my pack in this one. Oh, okay. Cargo menu, beautiful. This is great. So we want to just like, and it has to be an auto arrange. That's exactly what we wanted. Awesome. That was one of the things about the first one that was annoying. Having to constantly go into that fucking long ass menu. to arrange cargo. I think you can, in that same menu, I just saw that you can put the cargo down, which is freaking awesome. See if we can get a better angle on some of these guys. This definitely looks like the way.
Someone's out there.
Damn right. I already see one of their containers. They got those things that track cargo, because if they do, I should probably put my stuff down somewhere. Nah, fuck them. If they want to go, we'll go. Oh, look at that. Even more of these pole smokers. See what we got in the old container here, boys. Let's hack this shit. What do you got in here, douchebags? Air purifier. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's pretty heavy, but I'll take an anchor, a ladder, and some boots. Starting to get a little heavy here, but cargo management. Put that stuff down for a second. Surprise. Someone just got hoog tied. There's more over there. Another bandit grunt. What was that? Uh-oh. I guess we gotta pick this shit back up. I don't know why it's doing that. I guess it's like a key item. Nice. So the picking up the cargo is faster as well, which is also a nice quality of life improvement. I keep punching instead of ducking. This is like Terminator 2 out here, man. I wonder if that was the inspiration. Knowing Kojima, it could be. Sports belt. Always could use a few more blood bags. You know what? I probably don't need this Mazer handgun though. I put that back in the post box. I guess I can't put it back in the post box for some reason. Oh well. Guess we're bringing it. Somebody's tired. Well, that's good because he's going to be taking a nap real fucking soon. Just put that there for a moment. Too fucking easy. Fucking amateur. Amateur ass wannabe porter. Look at that. Yeah, it's getting a little hefty now. Whoa. Oh, I got spotted apparently. Alright. Come get some, pussies. I still don't know who spotted me though. I can't say. I'm just trying to see who spotted me. Who did? I'm gonna leave this stuff here for the time being. I do, however, I want to keep that on me so it doesn't keep bugging me about it. I don't know. I don't think I got spotted. I think that's bullshit. There was a guy here though, wasn't there? Oh, you can just drop it like that. That's awesome. Oh, I know all about binding enemies with the strand, my friend. Don't you worry about that. Like I said, these guys are fucking rookies. See, what they don't know is I've been at this a while. Killed a few BTs in my day. Took out a few mule factions, terrorists, you name it. These guys? Please. That's another one. See who's Nighty night for you, son. Oh shit, that was awesome. Did they now? Alright then. Daddy wants to play anyway. Bring on the trucks, bitches. It's like a slow-mo. That's cool as shit looking, dude. I love that. Well, we're gonna take all that you have to offer, bitch. I know you stole it anyway. Let's get it back to its rightful owner. I'm rocking some sick ass boots though. I don't remember equipping those though, to be honest.
My name's Sam.
Let's fix that. Transporter boots, that's what we want. If I put these on, there you go. I want my that. Am I wearing them?
Hello.
It doesn't look like them. Let's see. No, I'm not. Transporter boots. It says I'm wearing transporter boots, doesn't it? How come it doesn't? I guess they're all dusty. Whatever. Transporter boots, what have you. Let's go grab that fucking cargo. What? Approaching weight limit. What did I fucking pick up? Tire will get. Let's get rid of these bandit boots. I don't want this bullshit. Electric rod. I don't realize I even had that. That'll work. Another porter will take this, I suppose. It does feel like I'm moving in slow-mo. What's going on here? Approaching weight limit. How could that be? What am I carrying that's making me approach that? I think it's glitching. It has to be. Unless I need a rest, maybe. Wasn't like that in the first game, like. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, man. I'm approaching weight limit at 55.2 out of 120. Something's wrong with that. Oh my god, just drop that shit, dude. Really? I gotta look that up, man. I think that's a bug. Because earlier I was moving just fine.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Maybe, though. This is some heavy shit right here, man. I wonder if it's my boots. I should be rocking the transporter boots, though. Yeah, so they're good. That is odd, man. I don't remember moving this slow a second ago. Let's see what else we can drop here. This is insane. Oh. I have an extra one of these rifles. Not bad to have, really. I can't believe this, though. I'm moving so fucking slow.
Anybody out there?
I wonder what that is.
Commencing route creation.
Bet you that's BTs. I don't know.
Delivery route finalized.
I am kind of close to this base, though, so I can definitely lug these. I didn't realize I was that close.
Delivery route finalized.
How do I get rid of this shit, dude? Whatever. I guess this is how slow you actually move. See, I got too many of these pins here. In the original, you could just like press a button and you can get rid of all the pins. I don't know why I'm not seeing that as an option here. That would be a very big oversight, I would think. Oh, you remove all markers. There it is. Much better. Yeah, we got the armed hostiles dealt with.
Commencing route creation.
We'll go there and then
Delivery route finalized.
take it from there. Man, these assholes didn't have a car? That sucks. That would have made this a little bit easier. And that's true, I'm not rocking any skeleton either. And last time I played Death Stranding 1, I had like the best skeletons and shit, so I can carry a lot of cargo at ease. Completely forgot this is how he moved it without any. That makes total sense. Not a glitch, thank God. I think we got either we got a storm. I don't know if that means VETs as well.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Storm's coming, Jim.
Yeah, my stamina is looking a little worse for wear, as a matter of fact. Why did I sign up for this? This is crazy.
This definitely my guy.
Damn, this is nuts. He's gonna take a rest in the strong winds. Fuck it. It's nice tall grass. It's peaceful. Crack that neck real quick. Sam's stats increased. That's cool. Was it like that in the original? That's a nice little touch. I like that. Simple, but a nice addition indeed. Oh, I'm getting my stamina back. Nice. Stretch those legs out real quick. Yeah, man, these hamstrings are tight. Yeah, I might take a little snooze real quick. Oh shit. Nice, the strong winds went away because I slept. That's all. That's cool. Ah, shit. Alright. Well, slept through that fucking storm. Ain't no thing, man. Oh, so I created a cairn. Love that. Rest up in the grass, man. Alright, let's see.
Hey!
We are not far from the destination.
Route creation. Delivery.
You know, it's funny. Seems like a fucking dead zone out here. I did see something that I could have grabbed. Did I ever go to it? That's where we want to go. We're real close. Get rid of that shit. Getting close to making this delivery. Nice. So right off the bat, the area is way cooler than the first game. And it looks like to me like they added more detail to the areas. In the first one, they felt kind of too empty and like not unique looking. And this one, like, this is a cool little area. Like buildings and shit. Definitely gives me Terminator 2 vibes, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, close one. Nice, an option to rearrange cargo. Thumbs up. Last gen security camera, I need to grab that. See, we can strategically offload. See, now I can just run over here, grab that, come back to my other cargo. See, just that little thing makes it so much better.
Get it done.
Real close. Oh, some sandalwood. Let me grab that. Wow. Man, it's gonna be tough to get around this body of water. Or is it? Getting back in the Death Stranding groove.
Not bad. Not bad.
What's that ladder? There's someone's ladder right there. Let me just leave this here. Oh, okay. That's actually what I needed. They put that. This all seems like it's scripted out so far. Maybe because it's still kind of like the beginning segments, like the little opening world, if you will. Okay, let's see. Auto arrange that. Now we know exactly what we're doing here. Oh, I got a canteen, I forgot. Slow and steady now. Gotta get this fucking cargo to its destination. That's all that it matters. Getting this fucking Slargo to where it needs to go. That's the Maser handgun? No, it is not the Maser handgun, dude. So the electric rod, that's probably fun.
Good morning to you. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security
Anybody
measures
out
lifted.
there?
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Roger that. Be good to get this shit off my back, man.
Cairo decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Make this delivery. Okay, so we got a bunch of returnable stuff. Yeah, all of them. And it actually has like little graphics for what the things are. I don't think that's cool. More detail. That first one I don't believe had that. Bingo.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? I realize it could not have been easy to come all this way, but you would never know it by looking at this stuff. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Figured we would never see this cargo, but here it is. Thank you so much for the delivery. It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection. Now displaying your current porter grade.
Silent handler.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right. Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Sunburn has healed. Nice. So that's a mechanic. Wonder what that does. Like, how does that affect him? And I know I have stats now too, right? How do I check that shit? There we go. Oh, nice. Carrying capacities. Pretty cool. That's definitely new. Guess all I can do is sleep. Fuck. That was creepy as hell.
Lou.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, the stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time. A new feature has been made available for use.
Nice. These don't look as cool as the ones from part 1, I'll be honest. Not feeling them. They're kind of cool though. With the hat, they look kind of cool. Drink some juice. Some Kojima Productions right there. Test some of those weapons. The Porter Fundamentals program. Sounds good to me. VR, huh? A virtual brought to the digital age. That's just great. Okay, so we just gotta get to the objective without being spotted. Taking that cargo, I don't know. Thank you. Did I get spotted? No, couldn't have. Something made a noise out there though. Yep, it doesn't look like he's moving. Bullshit, dude. I fucking failed. He didn't move the whole time, then he turned around. What the hell? Well, that's probably not top score then. Oh. That's crazy. I don't see those enemy footprints anywhere. That was shit. I was discovered twice. What are you talking about? Or, okay, I'll take an S then, thanks. Appreciate that. Defeat all enemies without being discovered. Well, I did that anyway. Whoa. Oh, well, well. Bedtime, bitch. Dude, I love how it's slow mode. That's cool as fuck looking, dude. Whoa. Notice this, pussy. Okay, so that's just a caution. It's not to being discovered. Alright. What's that thing that's with him? Is he just carrying his boy? You ain't going nowhere, bitch. Give me that cargo. Gotta go over them fundamentals, ladies and gentlemen. Just recover all the cargo from the enemy base. Alright. I see everything's procured on site. How you doing? tired? Good. Happy to help you out then. Okay, some melee combat. Oh shit. That's awesome. Time for some firearms, baby. The hell? Hell, did I miss it somewhere? Or? Ah, there it is. That's not a headshot? Damn shit looked like one to me. Thank you for my courtesy, yes. Appreciate that. You get the weapons combat program then. See what's cracking with this shit. Want some of this, bitch? No. Yeah, bitch. God, what a bitch you are. Well, I guess that's it for training today. So maybe they don't have lethal weapons anymore, they just have the ones that do both, and then the fucking ones that only knock people out. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure there's a lot of weapons in the game, so... Well, enough fooling around.
available. Please review and confirm.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
Please select an item to fabricate.
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre? Take your time to finalize your route.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Hey! What?
Sign detected nearby.
Hydration recommended.
Hey there!
Safety first.
My name's Sam! Can anybody hear me?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
Anybody out there?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
This one's for you. Thank you, guys.
initiation. Delivering.
Can anybody hear me?
Just a bit further now.
You're Sam, right? Did the Timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip. Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo. Not many porters care for their cargo this well. But that is why you are the best. well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though. It's not a critical issue, so I posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your Ring terminal. I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is driving me insane. But with one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world someday. The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back. Too many bandits in these parts. Like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. Had to clean up my act. Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all. So they ditched me. Left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units. Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood. The water carried it into bandit territory, so we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please, check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that Ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help. A new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them. You can review the specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
Order completed. Well done. Thank you for your cooperation. All contributions are welcome.